Guys, if you are one of the people who are looking for opportunities to immigrate to Europe, and if you want to migrate within 3 months, then this is a video for you to watch. Guys, if you are just joining, my name is Milton. I just want to do the introduction and go quickly into the video. Now, please, I would like to say that after this video, if you still have a problem, book an appointment and I will call you to explain to you because of time constraint. And if you want to migrate to this country in the European Union after 3 months, then you should watch me till the end. Then go down to the video description box, click the link that will be there, follow the same thing I say in this video, and trust me, you are going to move to the Netherlands. This process I want to give you now, someone called me a few days back and it is the same process the person wanted to follow, but Canada called him to do his biometrics. Now, this same process is the same process someone followed 8 months ago, and the person is in the country in the European Union. If you are just joining, please subscribe and give this video a like so that YouTube can tell your neighbor that there is something here. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that you need money. Yes, this process needs money. So the reason I'm saying it needs money is because schools in this particular country cost at least 7,000 euros to around 12,000 euros. And when you gain admissions, the school is going to give you an account to put all this money inside before the school will carry on with your visa application. The school is the one to do your visa application for you, so you don't need to worry yourself. After everything is settled, the school will collect some documents, sent to you. Then you will now take that paper, go to the embassy, the nearest embassy you have, then give them your passport to stamp your visa or your residence permit. Let me put it this way. Now, the country I'm talking about is the Netherlands. And when you gain admissions in a school in the Netherlands, they are going to apply, follow up your visa process in as much as you put that money in that account they need. You need to put your entire tuition fee, and you also need to put living costs. So they will give you the amount. Most of the time, it's going to be around 15,000 euros to like 20,000 euros, but it depends on the school. Remember, this school you are going to apply to is a school that can do this process. Not every school in the Netherlands. And also remember that when you are applying for these programs, you need to check first. I'm going to tell you how to check that. Remember that you are going to be applying through the site, the IND. There is a site. I'm checking my jotter down here. There is a site called IND, which stands for Immigration and Naturalization Service for Residence Permit to the Netherlands. At the end of the day, you are going to get a document, and this document is going to come from this site, all right? The approval letter. Then you can now carry your passport to Cotonou or to Ghana. The reason I'm saying to these places is because the nearest embassy, if you're in Nigeria, you are going to choose which one to go. I think the nearest is in Cotonou or Ghana. These are the two that I know. This is what you need. Now, if you need a student residence permit to study in the Netherlands, you will need to know some few details. I'm going to be bringing them to you. So that is to say, if you want to apply for a certain school, the school should be recognized by this organization. Okay, every school that is recognized is on the website and they have numbers attached to them. I'm going to tell you how you are going to go about that. And the general requirements, let me say, if you want to study in the Netherlands or get a residence permit, you have to follow the requirements. Then you have to follow the process and the course, which I'm going to tell you and how to go about it. Remember, institutions like Université Twente, Université Utrecht, Université van Amsterdam, Université Leiden, Leiden is L-E-I-D-E, Université Wageningen, College Maastricht, and you also have another one called Juventa. I'm going to check. I'm going to give you a list of them. There are higher educations. There are schools that, let me say, vocational training institutions that you can actually apply to them, then you move to the Netherlands. But remember, Not all of them can sponsor you. Only those that you see on this website I'm going to give to you can sponsor you. Now, how do you know about all this process that I'm going to talk about? The very first thing you need to do is to click that link. After watching this video, please go back and click that link, because I'm going to be talking now based on my other device here. So you should pay attention. Now, when you click the link in the video description box, I'm going to put it there. You check the menu. When you see the menu, you are going to click the menu. I'm going to be talking based on my other device. You see, I'm checking it from here. Now, when you click the menu, you are going to find residency in the Netherlands. Then you are going to find Dutch citizen, news and about. Choose residency in the Netherlands. When you choose residency in the Netherlands, a list of visas will open. You are going to find short stay visa. You are going to find residence permit. Then our interest here is the residence permit. As soon as you click the residence permit, you are going to find family and partner. You are going to find working permit, study permit, or per and exchange permit. But you are going to find other permits for EU nationals and the rest. But our interest here is the study permit, because that is what we are looking at. Now, we are looking for student residence permit for university and higher professional education institution. So that is what you are going to select again. And on that particular page, you will realize that that page has been updated around 16th of October. Then they will ask you for your nationality. When you enter your nationality, they are going to tell you some requirements that you need to put into consideration. Now, let me put my nationality. I am a Cameroonian, because they will be giving you suggestions based on what you are putting on their website. I'm talking now based on what I'm doing here. So let's put Cameroonian. This is it. Okay, then they will ask you, do you already have a valid Dutch residence permit? You take no. Then they will ask you, did you have a Dutch residence permit, or did it expire after 2 years or more than 2 years? You take no. Then they will ask you now send. Immediately you send this information is going to come for requirements and the rest. Remember, when you open, you have to check the requirements. If you check the requirements very well, you are going to see that there are general requirements on this particular website, which include your passport. Then you also need to fill a document. They call it appendix certificate something. That is for your criminal record. All right, they want to know if you have gone to prison before, or maybe involve yourself in certain crimes or something. Then that form, you need to fill it. Then you also need to, there is a form there which says that you have to do your TB test after arriving in the Netherlands. You have to do it only when you arrive in the Netherlands. Then there is a form there for asylum seekers. The requirements for asylum seekers are different from people who are non-asylum seekers. Please put that into consideration. That is for the requirements. Now let's take a look at the process and the cost. If you take a look at the cost very well, you will see that they are talking about requirement. You have to check requirements, you have to check documents, you have to check how you are going to do the application. Let's check the requirements now to see. There are documents there. There is one called a valid provisional residence permit, which is the MVV, and it's needed for the application as well if you want to apply for the residence permit. Then the collection of documents. Your educational institution have a list of documents you need. Collect all documents before your educational institution submits the application. How to apply? Your educational institution will submit application and applies for your MVV and student residence permit at the same time. So it is your institution. Remember, when you gain admissions, you have to now pay the money the school is asking you into the account they will give you. That account has your living cost money and your tuition fee. Then they will remove their tuition fee and leave the rest into that account. When you arrive in the Netherlands, then they will now give it to you. All right, don't be afraid. Nobody is going to, you understand. So they will give it to you. Now, how to pay the application? This is information on the website you are going to see. The application fee is 210 euros. Then there is information on how to pay. So then the costs are paid through educational institutions. So it is your school which is going to be doing all this payment. Then when you are waiting for decision, you must understand that the IND must take at least 60 days. The IND is the Immigration and Naturalization Service. That is the form that is going to come to you to indicate if you have been given the visa or not. All right, so it takes at least 60 days to come to you. Then you either get a positive result or a negative result. If it's positive, then you can now travel to the Netherlands with MVV. Then you collect the MVV at the Dutch representation that is filled in on the application form. MVV is valid for 90 days. All right, then there is details here on how to go about the process and a whole lot of stuff. So I just wanted you to understand that there is information for biometrics and a whole lot of other things on this website. It's not really that complicated, but please, you have to go through the website very well so as to understand everything I just said here. Then your residence permit, there are details there. TB test, like I told you, you have to do a TB test. There is a form there. Working with the residence permit, there are information on how to work in the Netherlands. Let me read it for you. The back of your residence permit, it says work permit required for additional work. Other work as an employee not permitted. So you are going to be working as a student, but as an employee you cannot work. This is what they are trying to say. So your student permit does not permit you to work. This website is so rich, guys. You just need to know the documents to submit. In fact, the most important thing is just to have the money first. Okay, just have the money first, then before you proceed, your school is going to be giving you all the details, application forms, everything you need. It is there. You can even see there is a written application form. The forms are there. You can download them in PDF file. All the costs for residence permit, everything is here. You can see it. You just need to check the requirements, gather all the documents. If there is any document which is not in Dutch or English, or any document that is not in any language like Dutch, English, you have to translate the document to the language. All right, then your school will be the one to submit. Then you wait. Most of the time, like I said, this thing takes 60 days. That is 2 months. Now if you do your application early, maybe after 2 weeks or 1 month, you will get it. Then your MVV, for you to come to you, it will spend like 2 months. That's the 3 months I said you can move to the Netherlands in 3 months. I hope this video helps you. This is just an addition to what I want to say. Please, like I said, there is no interview for you to apply to this particular country. So the choice is yours. If you have the money, the Netherlands may be calling your name. Now, let's take a look. Let me try to check if I'm going to find a list of the universities that you should be checking or you should be applying to. I want to make sure that everything is in order. To put a list of some of the universities that you can check and apply for. But remember that for you to check these universities, you need to know those that are available that can do the residence permit, and most of them are on this website. Like I said, watch the video till the end before you check the website so you can understand everything. You are going to see the recognized sponsors per residence purpose. Then there are public registered regular labor and highly skilled migrants. Then you also have public registered educational institution. This is our focus. So everything is registered. If you do not go for what is registered, the institution you are applying to will not be the one to apply for your visa. So those of you who want to go for au pair jobs, okay, there are companies registered. Let's take a look at some of the au pair areas or public registered au pair areas that can finance you. If you take a look of them, you can see the agencies are here: Au Pair Agency Mondial, Au Pair Amsterdam, Au Pair Exclusive, Au Pair International. Then they have BBV, and even see Family Au Pair, and they have numbers. Not our focus. So if you want to apply for au pair jobs in the Netherlands, make sure you focus on these companies or organizations. Now let's take a look at the registered educational institution. That is where our focus is. You will realize that on the 4th of October, the website was edited. Okay, that was when the website was updated. They have professional institutions. On the left-hand side, we have the names of the institution. On the right-hand side, we have the registered numbers. They have numbers, all right? And if you check the list very well, I will be reading those that I can pronounce. I have Brenda University of Applied Sciences, which is 41104616. That's the number. Then if you look at, there is another one called They Appeal. That one, its own number is 41197650. Universities or universities I can pronounce properly. Teaching Hoge School LEIDEN. Well, I cannot pronounce that very well. Okay, I've seen what I need. There is a Technische Universiteit Delft. That's the Technical University of Delft. There is a Technische University Eindhoven. Technical University of Eindhoven. There is a Theologische University Apeldoorn. Theologische University of Apeldoorn. There is also also Teams Nibas Business School. All right, Teams Nibas Business School, its number is 18062669. All right, Université Leiden is 27368929. So these are, you also have Université Maastricht with 50169181. That's its number I'm reading. That's to tell you that it's well registered. Then Université Twente, the University of Twente, is 51130536. All right, so these are the schools. If you apply to them, then the school will be the one to apply for your residence permit or your visa. So I hope you understand, and I hope this video was helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do not forget to subscribe. I'm so happy today because I'm sharing this knowledge. I know some people will not know how to go about this. That's why I am here to help the situation. I hope it helps you. Please do not forget to share. Share now, guys. Share for me. Till we meet again in another one. Bye-bye.